Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 9th of July. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director of Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. This week we have Telstra, Blackmores, Fisher & Paykel, Tyro Payments and Medical Developments. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you've signed up to the free newsletter. If you enjoy these videos, we'd love for you to share them on social media or even leave us a review on Google or Facebook. Remember, if you need further help, please let me know and I can explain our portfolio management services to you. And just remember, any advice, of course, is general only. So starting off with Telstra, this is a daily chart. As we could see, for much of the last few months, it's really underperformed while the rest of the market was rallying, except in the last few days or so, we finally saw it give us a bit of a bounce. But if I move to the weekly chart, what I've noticed is it is coming up to a decent level of resistance here. So this 340 region seems to be a key level. I mean, from an Elliott wave perspective, you could even say this is wave 1, 2, 3, fourth wave. If it doesn't overlap, it's going to a new low for the year. So it'd be crucial to see what it does at this point. Longer term, of course, it's just been as I zoom out, it's just been a big underperformer. I can't see why that would change. Coming back to the short term, at best it might try to get towards about 360. But at the moment, from what I can see here, I can't see there being much more upside than that. Okay, Blackmores. So daily chart, early June was when we saw it peak most recently, and it's been underperforming since then. So where the broader market is more consolidating in a sideways fashion, this has been pulling back. It's been making, lower highs, lower lows, and at the moment it looks like it's set to continue falling. I'd suspect there'd be decent support around $70, but we just have to wait and see. So I think that at least for the moment, that's where it's going to head towards. Okay, Fisher & Paykel, daily chart. So we had this one in our Dynamic Investor Report a few weeks ago because what I noticed was this lovely consolidation here, and we're just waiting for the breakout. So we could see a nice move from $28 to $33. So it's doing all the right things. It's trading quite well at the moment. I think it's a stock that's worth holding based on the way it's trading. In terms of whether you buy it, you just have to think of your risk reward. So purchasing something up here, which potentially could pull back to these sorts of levels, is a bit risky. So I'd rather wait to see this drive up, consolidate, and then when that's done, then you've got the next entry point. So fine for the moment as a hold, but to chase it up here I think is a little bit risky. Okay, Tyro Payments. So this is a daily chart. Obviously it hasn't been listed very long, but the bounce off the March lows is quite good. So it's bounced well, and it's trading up near its February high. So what it's done is it's got close to that high. It has encountered some selling naturally, but it seems to be holding in there. So at the moment, it looks like it's consolidating just under the February high. And if we're having a look at this trend here, what we've got is a low point here. And that's where it's bouncing off. So it's doing all the right things. It's holding on to the previous low, just consolidating under the February high. So I think this one's just getting ready to make another move higher to all-time highs. So I quite like the way it's trading here. And finally, MVP, which is Medical Developments. So what we've got here is, in terms of what it's done in the last few months, it peaked in May, and towards the end of June, we got this lower high, and then it's made a a lower low, and looks like it's doing it again. So the chart's looking weak at the moment, looks fairly negative. Even on this down day yesterday, we saw volume pick up. So it's starting to pick up on the way down. So I'd expect this one to continue falling for the time being. And I think this region here near $6 is probably going to offer some support. We'll just have to wait and see. But at the moment, I think the risk is to the downside. Okay, that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through. We get lots of requests, so I'll try to include yours for you.